So my wife got this card in the mail with one of the things she ordered. And it's cool because it does rainbow colors and stuff. And she wants to hang it up on the side of a bookcase. So rather than mess the card up, I figure I'll try and make a little frame out of wood. I mean, it's not like I don't have a bazillion pieces of wood. So this is that really light stuff. So I'm going to try and use some of these scraps to make a mini frame, and then we can pin the frame up or hang the frame up on the cabinet instead of messing up the card. So basically the goal is just have the card slip in the frame. And some math and figuring out the angles and lengths I need to try and make the little frame. And just using a marking knife to mark that out. And then using a little miter box and a cutoff saw or trim saw, flush trim saw, to trim the angles and sides. And I probably should have made this a little bit longer, but it all worked. The end result is I had to just trim the frame a little bit later, but that's alright. So there's the basic frame. And then here I have a fancy miter trimmer that I got. I really like this a lot for cutting 45s. That does an amazing job. And yeah, this is so much easier than the miter box, and it gets you exact. So you line two pieces up and it gets you the exact length. So that's going to make box edges and everything else that has 45 so much easier. And that's the kind it was from Rockler. It's awesome. And then I realized that after I showed my wife the frame, she says, "Oh, can you make the frame thinner?" Yeah, okay. Because she wanted to see more of the card. So here's just running it through the table saw to get everything all thinner. And there's the ends, and there's the long sides, and got all that sorted. And now I'm trying to make the back piece to overlay to hold the card in. Super gluing all the pieces together, and I super glued the frame together as well. I didn't record that. Got that all sorted. Card fits in, and here's the card fitting in a little bit slower. Card just slides up in, and then it drops in, and it's all good. So when my wife saw the frame, she liked it when it was just wood frame, but she says, "Can we paint it?" And I said, "Well, she said the two options are black, which I had some black spray paint, and blue, which I had the blue spray paint that I used to paint the blue drill press a while back. I still had extra for that." So she said, "Ooh," once she saw these, she says, "Ooh, I want it blue." So I put like 3 or 4 coats of blue on here. And let's see if I can do this with one hand. I don't know. We'll find out. So it just fits in. Yep. Oh, good. And then it's up in. And then it looks like that. So that's kind of cool. And yeah, so now all we got to do is get some on the little oak trim, get those little, probably the double-sided stick little buttons that are the Velcro. So we just put one there, and that should hold it because it's very light. But yeah, that came out really nice. And the card is not locked in, so she said she wanted it to show the border, so it shows the black border, but there's just enough overlap when it moves around in the frame that you don't see the edge of the card. And yeah, I think that's going to work really cool. The card definitely has lots of rainbow colors. And she said, well, this way, if I ever get any other cards from orders and I want to switch it out, she can. So it's easy to switch out. So yeah. So that project's done too. Very nice.